You loved them, didn't you? Loved them with a ferocity that burned away your pride. A devotion so blind, it rendered you helpless. You poured yourself into them like a river into the sea, forgetting that some seas are endless, and they gave you no shore to rest upon. And now, they're gone. Like a shadow at sunrise, they vanished, leaving nothing but the echo of their presence. But what of you? You remain rooted in the past, clutching at memories like they are lifelines, while the world moves on without you. Do you see it now? The love you held so tightly has become a weight around your neck. It drags you down, not because it was wrong to love, but because you refused to let go when they did. Is this who you want to be? A monument to a love unreturned, a fool lost in the ruins of a dream. They've walked away. The fool in you lingers, clinging to a story that no longer has a hero. Wake up. Open your eyes to the truth you've been avoiding. Their absence isn't. What defines you, the way you hold on to it, is. Let them go, not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve freedom from this endless self-betrayal, this cycle of longing for someone who isn't longing for you. Love is not meant to make you small. It is not meant to leave you hollow. And yet here you are, shrinking in the shadow of someone who no longer cares. Stop it. Stand tall. Love is noble, yes, but not when it turns into chains you wrap around yourself. Let this be your reckoning. Let this be the moment you see your worth. You are not a fool for loving, but you are foolish to stay bound to what no longer loves you back. But here's the harshest truth. They've forgotten the sound of your voice. The laughter you shared, the promises they made. They buried it all in a corner of their mind that no longer belongs to you. And yet, you sit here, clutching those moments like sacred relics, as if your devotion could somehow bring them back. You've become a prisoner of your own heart, a captive to a love that now exists only in your memory. The world watches you unravel, and still you refuse to let go, as if releasing them would mean losing the last piece of yourself. But can't you see? Peace you're holding onto isn't them, it's the shadow of someone who doesn't exist anymore. Your tears have become your only companion, your solitude a mirror reflecting the emptiness they left behind. You are breaking yourself to keep their memory alive, and in doing so, you are forgetting how to live. You are not just grieving their departure. You are mourning the version of yourself that vanished the day they walked away. So cry if you must. Break if you must. But when the tears dry and the pieces fall, promise yourself this: you will not stay shattered. You will not remain a monument to their leaving. Let this sadness carve you hollow, not to remain empty, but to make room for the healing, for the chance to love yourself again. You once loved so deeply that it makes you look foolish. Now that lover has left, but the foolishness remains. Let go not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Let go because your story isn't over. The chapter with them has ended, yes, but the rest is still unwritten. And now, it's your turn to write a story where you are not a fool for love, but a hero for choosing yourself. Rise, not as someone who simply survived, but as someone transforms, someone who turned heartbreak into power. Let every tear you cried, every sleepless night, and every ache in your chest fuel the fire inside you. This is your rebirth. You are not the same person who begged to be loved, who waited in silence for someone to choose you. No, now you are the one who chooses. You choose to heal, to grow, to be more than the love that left you behind. And when you look in the mirror, you'll see it the strength, the resilience of someone who lost everything, yet still found themselves